and giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the buzz. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Ooh, I've been on the flex since flex zone. Neighborhood all in your eardrums. I ain't never scared like Bone Crush. Boy, I got God, don't fear none. My line busy, take no calls. Feels like I don't have no flaws. Snakes in the grass, cut those off. Yo, squad shady, my bros raw. No breaks, we go, 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 go. Throw shade, that's a no, no, no. Go high, go low, low, low. Like spinning in a 644. Cash money like 504. Ball like AD24. No sleep, need more, more, more. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Ooh, I'm a real one, my day ones. Try speak up, can't say none. Try dig dirt, there ain't none. I make the money that save up. 10 to 80, my save ones. Take to the top on the basement. New car, race on. Fast lane, pace on. With the booyah, that's a flex. Not human, I am from another planet. I'ma teleport, might vanish. I'ma wake up, do damage. Jordan number 7, East Bordeaux. Working all night, need more though. I remember nights I was poor though. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
What is up, guys? How are we doing? Got the stream fired up for the evening. We're going to have a little bit of fun this evening hanging out. We are in day 2 of the Paramount Cup, and we had a good day, honestly. For the most part, we had a good day. We started out pretty not great yesterday for opening day, but did pretty well today. We were finally able to connect some. Let me make sure tags are hidden, and then I will try to show you guys. So yeah, the kind of current state of things. We're getting burned out by AVE at the moment, but yes, HBR was able to build up and around most of that town there. We were able to build out. We've kind of held the line here. All of this, we built a couple of villages out here, but we built down, we built out and across, connected with HBR, and then once we were able to connect with HBR today, it was pretty much all gas, no breaks for the rest of the day. Kind of a quick update with where we're at on the Paramount Cup is we have used our base shields. We have not used our burn buff. HBR has used base shield and burn buff, and AVE has used base shield but still has their burn buff. So we've been trading blows, but we have got some pretty good intel that says AVE is pretty close to on their last leg of reserves, which is exactly what we were wanting to happen. So that is fantastic. They've been, all gas, no brakes for day 1. We knew that was going to be what they did. They've been off competing for, I don't know exactly how long, 5 or 6 weeks, because they were on rotation 2. And then we went through our whole not Paramount Cup, we went through our whole Mex Conquest event while they were on break. So we knew they were going to be eager to fight yesterday. So, like I said, don't judge a book by its cover. We let them come in, we let them throw. It's kind of like a boxing match. You got 12 rounds, right? And if you come out throwing haymakers in round 1 and you don't knock them out, you're going to be gassed the next 11 rounds, baby. So we let them throw those haymakers. So it'll be good. It'll be good. Like I said, we're still early. It could go any direction for any of these teams here. So it'll be good. We're excited. We like where we're at right now. So that's putting us in a pretty confident position moving forward. And then also now that we've been able to connect with HBR, in terms of territory. That's making fighting a lot easier. So we'll see what the coming days have, but they're pushing us right now. Again, nonetheless, AVE is a fantastic team, but I think things are going to start slowly turning around for us if we can continue what we did today. We did really, really, really well today, to the point where the vast majority of their whales have at best 1 or 2 airlifts. I mean, they were doing everything they could today to stop the bleeding, which is great. That's great for us. Again, that's exactly what we were wanting, right? Like we want to bleed them out. Dominic, what's good, DW? How was your day today? It was a really good day, man. Got a little bit of work done. Streamed it first thing this morning, then got some work done this afternoon, and then back at it, streaming again this evening. Con, how is everyone doing? Good, brother. Appreciate you guys coming to hang out. Not really a whole lot of craziness going on at the moment, to be perfectly honest. Just kind of hanging out. Relaxing. I just ate dinner not too long ago. I've been skimping on food a little bit yesterday and today, trying to make sure that I am active on the streams for you guys, and then that I'm obviously doing everything I can to help the team win to the best of my ability anyway. So it's kind of where things are at right now. So we'll see. Yeah, I'm just going to hang out. I don't really know how long. Dang it. Don't really know how long we're going to stream tonight. I'm sure we'll be here for a while, of course, but just going to be kind of hanging out, seeing what's going on around the map. Let's take a look. I know 14 and 21 are both. We're going into our downtime. AVE is in their kind of peak time, if you will. But we also figured out a little bit of what AVE has been doing, and worked on combating that today, and that went really well too. So today was a good day, man. The first 24 hours, it was just really us kind of getting a lay of the land. We've not competed against AVE before, so we wanted to see what they had, what they do, how they operate, time zones, etc. So we've got a pretty good feel for where things are at now, and heading into day 2 and beyond, I think is going to be pretty good. But we'll see. I mean, we're certainly not facing any slouch of a team, that's for sure. I was gonna say, did you eat dinner? I did tonight. Later than I normally do, but I certainly did eat dinner. I was running on fumes last night with the lack of food. Looks like 21 has kind of held the line for the most part, man. I mean, dang. I mean, earlier they had their CC burning. 14 had burned their CC, and they had like one village over here, I believe, that was burning, and then that's since been stopped, man. I don't know, man. There's been a lot of chatter going on about 21 in this fight they're having with 14. I think it's a couple different things, and to be honest, I don't. Number one, I've had a pretty good relationship with quite a few people in Server 21 for, I mean, really, as long as I can remember, like long before the Paramount Cup, long before, I don't even know. It's been a long time. There's some really good guys over there, but I don't know if anybody really anticipated them doing what they've done. I mean, everybody knows they're really good, but 14 is basically 20 billion power stronger than them, and they've just basically shown up and said, screw it. And so I don't know if 14's getting worse or if 21's getting better, or if it's just a really good fight. I don't know. I don't know what to think, and I'm based on the messages and things I'm seeing too from people. I don't know if other people really know what's going on too. Pav, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming to hang out. 21 has really impressed me. Yeah, absolutely, me too. What's up, Stormy? How are you? I don't know. I don't think there's a whole lot going on our side of the our side of the map. So I think we might just there goes JP. Miss that guy. Love me some JP. Not a whole lot going on right now. I think we got some guys maybe doing a little damage control on the burns, but we're kind of hanging out and slow playing it a little bit now that we've got a little bit of a better idea on what to expect out of AVE. So we're gonna watch this 14 matchup because these guys are duking it out. Man, what I'd do to have no money's planes, man. Dude's a beast. The 2v1 has been perfect. It's been a lot of fun, man. It really has. I would say in our event so far, much respect to you guys in HBR. Appreciate it. Are you in AVE? Doing all right. No school tomorrow. How are you? That's good, man. Have a day off. Those never hurt for sure. I'm good, man. Just kind of hanging out and relaxing, enjoying some good fights here between 14 and 21 and hanging out with you guys. Somebody botched their jump. Looks like. Maybe not. They might get lucky. There he goes. He got it up. You're in AVE, Pav? Yeah, well, I mean, much respect to you guys, man. You guys have been doing really well, man. I mean, you guys handed it to us yesterday. All things considering, you guys showed up and put it to us. So I think the respect equally goes back to you guys. So should be a fun event, man. I think there's really a few kind of surprises that have happened so far. Granted, again, we're not even through the first 48 hours here, but I think let me turn the music off. Let's just kind of hang out a little bit tonight and just see where the evening takes us. We'll just chill, hang out with the music off, watch some battles, you know, all the good things. But yeah, man, I think number one, I think out of the big surprises that have taken place this event, I think AVE is number one. I think we all knew AVE was going to be strong coming into this thing, but definitely surprised, in my opinion, at how active and strong AVE appears to be. I think 21 is also a surprise in a positive way. They're holding. They were very confident coming into this match, but I'm not sure really any of us anticipated what's going on right now. And how well they're holding, and in some cases even pushing 14, again, who is 20 billion power stronger than them. I mean, that's not a small gap, right? And then I think the third surprise would be 14, and for the simple fact of they are the strongest alliance in Warpath currently on paper, but don't seem to really be performing like it. So I don't know. I don't know if that's by design or if that's just they're just not up to the activity level that they have been in the past. I don't care who's winning or losing as long as we're fighting. Yeah, absolutely, man. I mean, that's the thing. That's kind of what I said earlier on stream too this morning. I'm like, look, we're getting what we want, right? Like, we all want to fight. We all want to have a big brawl all month long. And that's, I mean, at least on our side of the map, that's what's happening, right? So I don't think any of us are complaining. So at least as far as I've seen, I think everybody's pretty pleased with where where this event's at right now. I feel bad for G27 and Mass. Feel bad for G27 because this is like the third event in a row, second or third event in a row that they've gotten put in a spot. They got put in a spot without any fighting out of the gate. I really could care less what happens to Mass, if I'm being honest. I forgot Mass was even here. Pikachu, I'm not sure what you said. Is there any way you can write that in English? Yeah, I don't know about that, Zachary. I appreciate the respect, but no, I think we got pretty good intel, brother. But I can respect the effort of trying to do a little reverse psychology. Moscow, you can't have a bad... right, yeah, Moscow, that's for sure. Oh man, let's see. What we got where is 21? Okay, so so G27. So they'll grab that lab. I'm sure. They'll grab that lab. It looks like they're going back to their settlement. Is 20? Okay, 21's got their settlement. Kind of got at a bridge pass here. Okay. It's 20 or it's 14. Oh, there goes Lead Farmer. We got enough reserves to fight all month. Yeah, I hope so. That'd be fun. Stormy, you should have just said you guys were low on reserves. No, it's all good, man. It's all good. One way or the other, I have a feeling we're going to continue to brawl for the foreseeable future, so it'll be fun. It will be fun. I think it's gonna be really fun. No reason to lie, LOL. I expect, and I was wrong later on, Death Wish. I'm not sure I understand that. Well, it's gonna be fun though. I don't know if fun is the right word there, because I mean I think we're already having fun, but it's gonna be definitely a different dynamic when all of the alliances can start connecting and fighting together. It's gonna be interesting to see how that kind of unfolds. So I'm excited for that. I mean, we still got about a week until the next phase of the map opens up, but nonetheless, I think it's gonna be a good time. Last event for us was so boring. This is refreshing. Yeah, man. I mean, that's the thing, right? Like, This right here is why we need all of the top alliances on like one rotation, right? Like this would be the standard for events, in my opinion. I mean, I get the 2 rotation cycle. I do. I really do. I see the purpose of it and the benefit of it. But I think it's kind of just up to the leadership teams of all of the top alliances to make a point to not kind of avoid competition and be willing to have fun events. I mean, hell, maybe it could be arranged where all the top alliances, I mean, except for Mass, nobody wants to work with Mass unless they have no other option. But everybody else, I think, would be willing to, mix and match allies every event just for fun. I don't know. I'm just kind of brainstorming here, but sounds like it could be a possibility. Who are allies with who, by the way? Still haven't caught it. Let's see. It is Mass 14, AVE, and 22 against us, our side, which is G27, Server 21, 24, and HBR. So it's a 4v4 split. I don't know how feasible it is, but, I was thinking, like, if you look at how they did the Paramount Cup, right? Like, they had minimums or standards, if you will. It was like 200 members. You had to have at least 200 members, and you had to have, I don't remember the exact numbers it was, but I think it was 200 members and maybe like 30 billion power or something. Don't quote me on that, but I think that might be right. But there was a member minimum requirement and a power minimum requirement to technically qualify, along with having enough points as well to be in the top 8 for the Paramount Cup. So why couldn't they just do something like that, have a 2-cycle rotation, but set the minimum to, like, I don't know, 60 billion or whatever that number is. I don't know what that would look like, in practicality, but have a 60, 65 bill minimum. Any alliance that's equal or greater than that minimum has to compete on one cycle, and any alliance that's below that minimum has the option to go to compete on that cycle or to go to the other cycle to have a chance to build up some more meaningful rewards and grow in power until they're able to go compete at that higher level. I don't know. It's just an idea. But that way it could make these events fun. I really don't like how the events are split. Yeah. I was talking to DX7. A lot of you guys probably watch his videos too. Awesome guy. Channel is DeadX07. Love that dude. Great guy. But him and I were talking like a week or two ago, talking just about the game and things like that in general. And he's a very smart guy, and he is kind of in the, I don't know the technical name of it, but he's developed software and stuff like that. And he was telling me that the 2-cycle thing, it may be because it's just a theory, but maybe because of like stress on the servers and stuff like that. So other than just the in-game aspect, that would make sense if that was the case, but you could mitigate it like that maybe. What's up, Tony? How are you? If we can keep this cycle going, that would be ideal, I think. Have y'all had a lot of lag and crashes on y'all side so far? I personally haven't. I don't know if other people have. I've heard a few people kind of mention it, but I really haven't. But I've been playing mainly on my PC, and I've got an iPhone 13 Pro Max. So when I do play on my phone, it runs pretty smooth. So I don't know. What about you guys? Have you guys been having a lot of crashing issues? Yeah, Pav, I think it would be fun, man. I think if we keep it going like this again and just kind of, I think I don't know if it's like practical, but maybe all the teams would be willing to like mix and match and jive with each other each event just to kind of create a little bit of uniqueness to each event. Again, everybody but Mass. Nobody cares about Mass. So, they can go to Cycle 2 and do whatever they want. We'll have Up, DX7's alliance. We'll have Up come replace Mass, and we'll be good to go. I think that idea would need some flushing out, but it would be better than nothing for sure. Yeah, that's true. I mean, you're always going to have those teams that have got a lot of paper power, right? And they're inflated and they're not actually competitive. That's true for sure. I don't know if you could ever come up with like a truly perfect system, but there's definitely ways to improve the current system, in my opinion. Yeah, it's probably because of the servers not being able to run all of it. Tell Lil to start playing. Man, I'll be honest. I don't know anything about how all that works at all. At all. On phone crashes every couple of minutes with iPhone 12 from interesting. Are you on the latest like software, Zachary? Have you done the iOS 17 update? I personally have not because I didn't want to do it because I know in the past, it's been a long time, but I know in the past there's been issues when there was big software updates, at least for Apple. It would cause like there was one, this was a while back, gosh, probably a year or more ago now, but there was a big a software update for Apple, and it had a bug for everybody that did the update where once you did it, you couldn't see the chat anymore. Like when you pulled chat up, your game would just freeze. And you'd have to like close out the app and restart it. And you couldn't open up chat, which means you couldn't communicate or do anything like that. So I stayed away from the update before the Paramount Cup. But I'm currently on 16.7.1. Yes, updated before the Cup started, maybe because update. Maybe. I don't know. Again, I play the majority of the time on my PC though, so I don't really have to deal with my phone a lot. What I will say is it drains the shit out of my phone battery though. I do know that much. I'm playing on an iPad Air and it's surprisingly effective. I expected worse. Yeah, that would be dope. We've got no problem with any of you guys. Yeah, I mean, as far as I know, I've seen nobody. I mean, I'm sure somebody has. If not, somebody will. Somebody will decide to say something stupid in chat from all of our teams respectively. But for the most part, I think all of us very much enjoy fighting with you guys, meaning AVE. I know I've personally enjoyed it. Let's see. Is there a healing? I mean, they got all night to worry about that though. 15 hours. This matchup between these two teams is it's interesting because they've got basically the same exact time zone. Like for us and AVE, well, and HBR, us and HBR are on fairly similar time zones, and AVE's on the polar opposite. So it's just a flip flop. These two teams are on the exact same time zone. So that's part of the reason it's so interesting, maybe. See what 2021 is doing. Are they going to make any moves? Poor G27. Let's go see what G27 is having to do. These dudes just got the shaft, which is not their fault. I think they're done probably building maybe. No, they're building there. They're going to go get that town. Interesting. See, I mean, we did a number on these dudes. I mean, we ran a freight train through them today. I mean, they're all crispy as shit. Look at that. They're all burnt. I mean, shit, they did it to us too, though. So, I mean, it's so fun. That's what I like about this game. Friend G27 are so annoyed. Yeah, I'm sure. I don't think 22 even went to their side at all. I think they just bolted out of there. And I mean, it's, I saw Mass complaining about HBR doing that, and it's like, well, HBR is over here fighting with AVE. 22 is not fighting with anybody. I have nothing against 22 at all. They bolted from G27 to just not even go fight at all. HBR came over for a strategic reason. So it's I don't know. Doesn't. Deathwish General Ghost is in that build. Who is that? I'm not sure who that is. Was he, I assume, in AVE? We've been waiting a year to fight G20. I think you were a part of that Moscow. Yes, updated before Cup started. Maybe. Man, I'll be honest. I've been a part of a lot of different Moscow Conquest events, so it's quite possible. There's a few bad eggs. Can't let the people define. Yeah, for sure, 100%. What's your in-game name, Pav? If you don't want to tell me, that's fine. I get it. Always nice just to recognize names on the battlefield, though. Is there? There's some other events going on right now. I think not Paramount Cup related, but we got a little build-up going over there. Where's I have no money. He's got to be close by, right? Surely. Being the man's number one in Fighting Machine, I think. Yeah, I mean, don't feel bad. I'm not either, man. So don't sweat it. Did you start out in server 30 or did you migrate to server 30? I know Zachary migrated. What about you, Bob? Moscow's going another Cairo. Nice. Let's do this. Let's you guys want to have a little fun? Let's take a look at San Fran chat. Oh, look. We already got somebody talking about me. That's nice. Someone come out of the 22 side. I am bored. Thanks for getting rusty. I had to tell my gardener to oil them and polish them. Oh, God. The S30 born and raised. Nice. Oh, there's my man Pav right there. Let's see. Hi, Pav. Let's see, my man Pav. Getting it done, baby. All right, let's see what other... Man, you know, I think it's funny. I like Mass. Mass talks about me a lot, and it's fantastic. Yeah, it's they are arguably the angriest alliance in Warpath history. They're salty. Alliance always skip. I do not think we have a big battle soon after this. What is he talking about? In my opinion, they should give everyone more rewards. Here we pay money in real life to play and fight, but the free answer from the game system, it's even less. The banana tree is broken again. I'm going to take that as a translation mess up here in the game, maybe. Dong Dong has no breasts. Okay, got it. You lose because you are not strong enough. If you steal the mine cart, it is because you are not strong enough and can only be a thief. Oh, that's someone mad about their farm truck getting killed, I would assume. It seems you are angry. Talk like you're the victim. Huh. I didn't cry even though I wasn't strong enough, but the winner couldn't even touch the minecart. Do I need to burn some paper for you? Actually, this time it should be the city of Rome. It would be much more fun. Okay, I have to block it immediately, otherwise it will affect my mood after seeing these talkative people. Same. As you guys can see, the first order of business anytime I come into a Conquest event is mute that chat. Not touching that base. Without getting rickrolled. That's funny. Actually, started in S30, just made a new account, migrated back. Huh. So you made a new account to pay to go back to the server you came from? Or that you started in? Losing or winning, all part of the game. I love me some B-52 North, though. Even though he's in Mass, I'm a big fan of my man Ather. Arguably one of the nicest human beings on this planet. It would be a pleasure to abandon the entire chat channel with all the talk. Man, this is... does anybody in the chat, like, speak fluent? I'm guessing some of this is maybe Chinese. Some of this is possibly... like Vietnamese. I know this is Thai. Do any of you guys like speak these languages fluently that we're reading? This is San Francisco chat. I haven't paid much attention to it at all this event. So I don't really know if it's been toxic or not. Maybe it hasn't been. Calm down, friends. It's just a game. There will be mistakes, losses, and wins. It's normal. 24-12 is good too. It's still a long time. At the end of this round, there will be many more rounds that I got to play or have fun with. It's a game. Don't get so caught up in the feelings of the game that it makes real life dull. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I don't disagree with that. Dong Dong doesn't like bathing. Who is Dong Dong? Who is he talking about? I don't see anybody in the name named Dong Dong, and whoever Dong Dong is should bathe. Shower, preferably, but you know. I was too far behind, decided to start over. Guys in 30 were too strong. I don't know any of the language fluently, but I'll try it. How these alliances... Ivan, what's up, brother? How are you, my man? It's good to see you. Ding Dong is an AVE? What? Is that who he's referring to? Is Ding Dong? Or why is he saying Dong Dong? Is there something going on there that, you know, I don't want to know about? Is that what that's meaning? Or is that a translation issue? Oh, look, this guy again. Whoever this guy is seems to really like me, so I appreciate that. Send the emoji outside the safe zone? Huh. I don't know. 21 doesn't look to be safe zoned. 14 doesn't look to be safe zoned. G27 doesn't look to be safe zoned. Mass doesn't look to be safe zoned. 22 doesn't look to be safe zoned. HBR doesn't look to be safe zoned. 24 doesn't look to be safe zoned. And AVE doesn't look to be safe zoned. I'm not sure what he's talking about there. Does anybody have any idea what this guy's talking about, or is he just is he on bath salts? Ding Dong is an AVE LMA. No idea, to be honest. I stray away from drama. Like I said, that gets muted the second I drop into the city, generally speaking. To be honest, this event, AVE has 30, the most excellent team I have ever seen in Warpath. Let's all be honest. I'd say it's pretty close between AVE, G27. I'd say that's probably fair. Whoop, just kidding. Can't show all that. Death Wish, Famous, and Mass. By the amount of things that some of those guys say, yeah, man, I think, I don't know. It's maybe they have a crush on me. Maybe that's what it is. I mean, they do say, right, like, the girl that's the meanest to you is actually got a crush on you, so I don't know. Maybe Mass is just, maybe they got a crush on me. It's flattering, truly. He's just a hater, Death Wish, I guess. I don't know. I stopped letting that stuff bother me a whole hell of a long time ago. I just couldn't even care less now. I find it more like comical than anything. Let's go back to the 21 and 14 fight. Let's see what's going on. We're getting cut through like a butter knife right now, it would appear, by AVE, so we'll damage control that in about 12 hours. Just kidding. I don't know how long it'll be, but we'll damage control that at some point. But that point is not right now. Bro, what? I'm rolling. That's funny. You're going out on dates with Mass members? Yeah, the thing is I haven't, right? Like, that's the thing. Nobody's even asked me out on a date yet. Nobody's asked me to go to dinner. Nothing. It's just like they're trying to hint at the fact that they have a crush on me, but they just won't tell me. I don't know. It's the weirdest thing. In the end, G27 will fight AVE Mass 14, and you guys win. LOL wins. LOL. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. G27 is obviously the real deal as well, but, I mean, you can't discredit any of the teams on the other side. I mean, do I like the abilities of our four teams? I certainly do. I think 21 is a huge, huge asset for our side for sure. But again, can't understate the teams on the other side. I don't know what I have, like, really no. I've been in a couple of events in the past with, I say a couple. I don't think it's actually been but one. I think I could be wrong there. It may have been more than that, but I'm pretty sure I've only been in one event with Server 22 ever. And that was, gosh, that was a while ago. That was the very first Cairo matchup, like, ever. And then a lot's obviously changed for them since then, and for everybody in many regards. So I don't know what their capabilities are, so to speak. It'll be interesting. I don't know much about them. Let's see. Might not be a terrible. I mean, I'm just shooting from the hip now, but just instead of sitting here to stalemate, maybe start building around and pull 14 on. I don't know. Well, it looks like, well, maybe not. I play any other games? I don't. Well, that's not entirely true. I don't play any other like mobile or like PC based games. But I do play a World War II game. It's called Hell Let Loose on my PS5. I don't play it like frequently. I don't even think I've turned my PlayStation 5 on in, I don't know, 3, maybe 4 months. But when I do need a change of scenery, so to speak, I will I'll play that. I enjoy that a lot. It's a great game. If you haven't heard of it or played it before and you like those kind of games, I would thoroughly recommend it. Watch some YouTube videos about it. It's Hell Let Loose is the best. Absolutely, man. I love that game. Again, I don't play it a ton, but when I do, it's a good time. In fact, I need to play it more. I haven't played it in quite a while. Hell Let Loose is hilarious. I played it on PC. Man, I try to play it on PC. I would love to be able to do PC games, but I'm just trash. I mean, utterly trash on a mouse and keyboard. I mean, I know it's one of those things that kind of comes, you get better with it as you practice and do it, but man, I am terrible. I've always been a controller kind of guy, so that's what I've stuck to, but nonetheless, man, it's a blast. The voice chat there, I like it's strategic. You've got to talk to your people and your teammates, but man, the stuff that gets said on there is hilarious, truly. You know, it is cross-play for console, like Xbox and PlayStation can play together, but I think it would be fun if they did a cross-play, like a true cross-play, like Call of Duty, where you can have like PC and console. I don't really know if there's like a lot of cheating that goes on in Hell Let Loose. I don't even know if that's even a possibility in Hell Let Loose. So maybe you could have an option to toggle that on or off. I don't know. But man, I love Hell Let Loose. It's a great game. Yeah, it's rough for like the first month. So I had a buddy. This was like earlier this spring. I had a buddy that kept trying to convince me for a long time to start playing PC games with him. So I finally gave in and was like, yeah, I'll do it. And man, I tried to play some games on mouse and keyboard, and yeah, it just didn't work well. Where are you from? I'm from the States. Yeah, no, not Canada. I'm from the States. There's some cheating, but it's rare. Yeah, I haven't really seen a whole lot about PC cheating going on and Hell Let Loose. Again, I'm sure it's possible. I'm not tech savvy like that, so I don't know what's possible and what's not in regards to that, but it's a fun game, man. If you guys, I don't know, it sounds like you guys play on PC primarily, but if you guys do play on console, let me know. I'm more than happy to play. Just your PS5 controller? Yeah, so I tried that, but it was weird. So I tried to, I actually did. So you guys are right about the controller on PC, but it was weird, and I'm sure it was something that I was either doing wrong or just flat out not doing, which was causing the issues. But when I synced the Bluetooth or the controller to my PC via Bluetooth, it did connect, and I could technically play the game, but the mapping of all the buttons were completely wrong. And when I would go in and try to like remap it, it would never work. So I couldn't figure it out. I even did like some research, looking up videos and stuff like that, and it didn't matter. It was like everything I tried, it didn't work. I had a match a few weeks ago where I survived for an hour and 10 minutes. That's awesome. The biggest change I normally was a Call of Duty guy. Like when I would play console games, I was always a Call of Duty guy and like a Warzone guy. I really liked Warzone or Battle Royales in general. So transitioning to Hell Let Loose, where it was more of a a methodical, strategic, slow-paced game. Like when I first got Hell Let Loose, I did watched some videos and stuff like that on it before I actually decided to commit to playing it. But I kept seeing it was like, yeah, don't. You can't like run and gun like Call of Duty. So of course, naturally, I wanted to put that to the test, and I tried that, and it definitely isn't. So. Did you have DS Play, DS4, Windows? No. I'm not super like tech savvy like that, so I'm not really familiar with what all that is. To be fair. Sorry, guys. I'm just sending a message on Discord. Let's see here. What's going on? Man, I'm looking. I'm ready for some action out of this fight here. 21, man. I just can't. First like on the live, y'all give DW some love. I appreciate that, Zachary. It's my man right there. We go back for a while. Wait, weren't you? Maybe it was. Were you in server 40 at some point? No. 37. Or 36? I don't know. It was one of the three. But either way, we've been boys for quite a while. I have to head out. Sounds good, Stormy, man. I appreciate you coming by and hanging out. Always a pleasure to have you. And we'll be live again tomorrow. So don't know what your day looks like tomorrow, but if you do have some time, I'd love for you to come hang out again. But hope you have a good night, morning, afternoon, whatever time zone you were in. Yeah, that's right. I knew it. I don't know why I thought S40, but yes. I haven't touched my Xbox in years. Bought my PC to play Escape. Now that's a game I have. I've watched some streams on that just for like shits and gigs. It seems like a fun game. I've heard it's very complicated though. Is that true? Like it's very, very detailed. I don't know how much truth there is to that though. Yeah, man, there were some dudes. I don't really remember their name. They were in our deal, but they man, there were some guys in 21 that literally pulled a full 24-hour all-nighter. I literally saw them in their voice chat for 20 from reset to reset. It's crazy. Dudes are insane. Massive learning curve. There's just so much going on in that game. Takes a while to get an understanding of everything. Yeah, that's kind of the impression I got when I was watching some streams and stuff. It's a fun game to watch. Like, that's why I do it. I enjoy kind of seeing how the flow of things go, but I never really had a desire to actually play it. Like, how does it kind of flow in terms of the match? Like, did the matches last for a very long time, or are they pretty short paced in the grand scheme of things? Played with 21 last event. They are crazy actors. 24/7, really impressed with what they're doing. Yeah, same. What's today's deal? Building rushes and research rushes. Oh, look. Maybe we do some of that really quick. What do you guys think? There's a set limit, and you need to get to an extraction before it hits 0. If you die, you lose everything you had on you. So does, like, the gear and stuff that you have on you, does it carry from, like, match to match or game to game, or what? How does that work? And how long do you have before you hit, or how long do you have to extract before it's over? This is the jurisdiction to do. Yeah, exactly. I'm going to do it here in just a minute. I'm just waiting to see what 21's got set up. Maybe we'll just go ahead and rush it. Yeah, maybe I can burn through some of these. I saw a guy in here. I'm like, I knew coming into these conquest events here were gonna be no point in even trying to push for, a top placing, let alone top 100. But I mean, look at this. Sing Song's got 12 million points. It's wild. I've got all those. I guess I got to do some chests. Should I challenge Sing Song? Should I go for 12 million? I couldn't do that if I tried. Man's got a lot saved up. That's the last one. Yep. Good deal there. Let's see. How close am I? We can eat with that. Let's see. I always like to do one thing that I'm low on here at the end. I'm not really low. That's not a fair way to put that. But one thing that I don't have a whole lot of. Did that give it to me? No, it did not. I should get it after this one. Let's just do that. Boom. Wait for the next jurisdiction? Well, I could, but I also kind of want to sleep because the next jurisdiction is not for 4 hours, and I don't want to be up that late again. As much as I love Warpath, not eating and not sleeping yesterday, while it was worth it, I don't particularly want to repeat it again a second night in a row if avoidable. Sleep is for the weak. Yeah, right. See, there's such a thing as built different, and then there's such a thing as built stupid. And I'm sleeping. But there's also like 6 other team, lots of AI, loot, etc. So you got to be pretty methodical on how you approach things. Interesting. Kind of making me want to go back and watch a Escape from Tarkov stream or something like that tonight. But you can lose your stuff permanently if you bring it into raid. Like other team could kill you and loot all your stuff, and each map time limit is all different, but 45 minutes is about average. Interesting. Zachary, when do you think tip? Man, that's a great question. I genuinely don't know. Believe it or not, I know about as much as you guys know regarding 10.0 units. I know they're coming like you guys, but when is kind of anybody's best guess. I saw some people talking that they were like, watch us get hit with them right before Paramount Cup, which would have, totally like pissed a lot of people off, I'm sure, myself included. But yeah, I don't know. My hope would be, I think 10.0 units coming is okay, but like I covered in that video, if you guys watched it a while back, when that new roadmap came out, I would like to at least finish out the rest of this year with the 9.2 units. If at the beginning of the year they want to introduce 10.0 units, great. That would probably make sense at that point. But I still think it's just maybe a little too early right now. But again, that's my opinion. Maybe some would disagree with me. I'm sure I have no money. Probably is wanting 10.0 units pretty soon because he's got all 9.2 units. So I don't know. Guess it depends on who you are. Next full speed ahead in 12 hours with 4 hours to complete it. You had plenty of time to sleep. 4 hours to complete it? Man, what the hell? It's 11:18 for me right now. Why would I take 4 hours to complete it? That would put me at, what would that, 11:15, 12:15, 12:15, 1:15, 1:15, 2:15. It would be 3:15 in the morning. I was up till like 3:30 last night. I'm not doing that again. Not right now. I will if need be. I'm willing to do pretty much anything in regards to lack of sleep to make sure this event is successful, but I don't think tonight's the night I need to do that. When do you think the new roadmap will come out? I have no idea. My entire focus is on the Paramount Cup. Yeah, I hope they wait too. No, I understand it's 12 hours, man, but you just said there was 4 hours to complete it. And I said, why would I do that? Why would I wait 4 hours to complete it? Because that would mean I'd have to stay up till 3:15 again, and I don't want to do that. We got us a Wild West shoot off down here. Dang, 24, not 24, geez. It's my alliance. 14 might have just lost all their stuff right there. That doesn't seem like it was probably the best idea. But, no, 1 second. Man, this guy seems angry. Does anybody know who this guy is? Is anybody responsible for this guy? Man, where is HBR? I guess G27 could probably say the same thing about Server 22, considering they're, bear hugging it out with mass. This guy's angry. Somebody needs to console him or something. He seems a little mad. I think that takes maybe emotional investment to a new level. I saw Aries account for sale. The original owner left. Man, we have a lot of Aries players in the alliance. Do you have like a specific name, maybe? I should say we have a lot of players with Aries in their name in the alliance. Oh, Giaco? Yeah, man, I don't really know. It's a good question. I don't really keep up with the whole like who's buying and who's selling. Yeah, you're right. Premium. He's talking about Giaco. I don't know. I don't know if he is. I mean, we were talking to him yesterday in leadership chat, so I don't know. I don't know if he's planning on doing something after the Paramount Cup or not. I don't get involved in that, to be honest with you. So I don't know. I wish I had an answer for you, but I don't. It's going to be interesting too to see what happens after the Paramount Cup in regards to like if servers fall apart, if servers grow. I don't know. Who knows? Not good. So many strong players leaving. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what really goes on in other alliances in regards to that. I mean, it's an ebb and flow, right? Like, there's bound to be people that, come into the game, leave the game, more people come into the game. I mean, so just because one player leaves or like one strong player leaves doesn't mean the game's doomed. You need sleep, bro. Yeah, I'll get some. I'm enjoying it though, man. I mean, I know I'm not really doing a whole lot right now. I'm kind of just enjoying this fight, but I mean, we fought pretty much all day, man. It was back and forth with AVE. It's a blast, man. These fights right here truly like bring back a little nostalgia for me in the sense of like this is what it was like for like level 1 through 3 cities. I don't know, man. It's a lot of fun. I think my face cam froze. That's not good. Yep. You guys want to see my frozen face? Hold on. Let's see. Probably got to... I guess we'll remove that. Maybe, yeah. Let's go ahead and do that. Are you sure you want to remove face cam? Yep. Let's add a new face cam. That's awkward. Hopefully nobody got a screenshot of that. Yeah. Shit. Okay, maybe we add a new face cam. Hold on. No. Maybe. Screw it. We're gonna deal with it tomorrow. It's a mountain we'll climb tomorrow. Wish I got. Yeah. If you would have, I wouldn't have been mad. Beginning game was my favorite. Man, it was so fun, man. I remember I started out on server 13. That was my first ever server. And yeah, man, I remember, pulling damn near all-nighters with buddies trying to make sure that we got a hold of our level 2, 3 city. Man, it was fun. And that's what this is, man. That's why I'm like, so far, man, I know it's been kind of crappy for, it's been kind of crappy for a couple of these alliances, but for us, man, I've had a blast so far, truly. I think, hold on, let me see something. Let me see if I can do something. Let's, I want to do something real quick. So let's go. Can you guys see this right now? Okay, let me hide this. Let's go to, did you guys watch the, what was it? Warpath. By the way, if you guys haven't seen that documentary, Free Solo, it's insane. It's insane. Oh, I'm sure you did get the screenshot. You can go back and replay the stream. I'm not worried about it. I think it's funny. Oh, I didn't even mean to click on that. Free Solo is insane, though, man. If you guys haven't watched it, it would be worth your time. I need to find the official Warpath channel. I want to show you guys something. Holy crap. The hell's the official channel? Well, we might find it one of these days. Either I'm blind, which is not out of the realm of possibilities, or I can't find. There we go. There was what? Look at this. Yeah, this is a Paramount Cup video. Check this out real quick. There was
SV24's resilient alliance emerged from civil wars, finding peace and growth. By end of 2022, migrations boosted their ranks. United, they journeyed onward, achieving dreams through teamwork. I
mean, look at this. This embodies like 24, man. like just scrappy, gritty, like blue collar. That's why I really enjoy being here, right? Like it was hard at first for some people, especially coming from server 14. They just couldn't understand why, anybody would enjoy going to an alliance that's like maybe not as big or whatever. And it's because of the culture here, man. Like there's no predetermining going on. There's no just political, vomit all over the place. Like this is Vive RR5. I mean, this is what, all the 8 alliances, there are 5s each. We're able to put a quote here. And he said, when we saw the lineup, we knew it was going to be intense and exciting. We intend to ride till the end or go out burning. I mean, like, facts. You know what I mean? Like, that's what it's about. That's what we want to do. We are here to have fun and to fight our ass off. That's what we're doing. Starcross left, saw a lot of Mass bases for sale. Yeah, man, Mass has had some internal stuff going on for a while now. I know Nan, their original kind of R5, is back. I think he's in maybe server 59. So I saw a lot of them are primarily playing over there. Yeah, I don't know what's going on inside of Mass. And to be honest with you, I frankly don't really care. They are... don't get me wrong. I mean, Mass has got a lot of really cool people. There's some Mass members that I talk to privately that, I've had good relationships with. But, man, I think they are single-handedly, in my opinion. And here's the thing, in regards to Mass, man, like most of the time, like I try to be, some would probably disagree with me, but for the most part, I try to be I try to be really cool with all the alliances. I'm not trying to start anything or pick on anybody or anything like that. But in regards to Mass, man, I quit giving a shit about those guys a long time ago. I just don't care what I say about them or whatever, because they are the most disrespectful team in Warpath, period. Like, I've got no sympathy for those guys whatsoever. There's a reason nobody likes them. And in regards to them, it's their leadership team that does it. There's a lot of good members inside of Mass that have nothing to do with all of that other stuff. I'm wondering I'm wanting to see some like full-on brawls here with 21. See you, Zachary. I appreciate you coming to hang out, man. Hopefully we'll see you again a lot this weekend. But no, man, I think you're safe and sound for a bit. We're the ones getting smoked right now. But yeah, man, much respect to you guys too. You guys are doing great, and definitely looking forward to the rest of the event with you guys. So appreciate you coming to hang out, and hopefully we'll see you around. Wonder how 14 and 21 are doing on reserve. That's a good question. I don't know. I haven't heard really anybody talk about it. I would imagine they're probably both somewhat hurting, but I don't know. Maybe not. They've been kind of doing this. I don't know if I would call it a stalemate. I haven't paid too much attention to this side of the map because we've been fighting so hard. But I watched a little bit last night. Kind of just both been doing a little take for tat thing over here. One will make a push, then the other will push them back, and then make a little bit of a push into their side. So I don't know. I don't know how hard they're being hit on the reserve side of things. It'll be fun too when the rest of the map opens up. Being able to go around and look at all the different fights and stuff. Should be a good time. So let me ask you guys this. I would like your guys' opinion while we're kind of just hanging out, chilling tonight a little bit. I think tomorrow we are going to introduce the brand new Warpath radio call-in feature. I'm super excited for that. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. What do you guys think? If you guys are in the Discord server, I've kind of talked about it and made an announcement about it, but I think it'll be fun, man. I've gotten a lot of good feedback from it, but we'll see. It's crazy how many players have classic skins. Yeah, absolutely. It really is. I thought I liked the what's it called? Gosh. The showroom event. I like the showroom event. The thing for me is I don't mind putting a little money into the game, but a lot of it depends on, because I would like to get one of those classic skins at some point, but a lot of times, man, I just don't like the skins that the actual showrooms got to offer in the first place, so I just don't really want to spend a lot of money for a skin. I mean, I know it's for kind of a bigger purpose, but I don't know. I just don't really want to spend money for a skin that I don't want. And there's been some skins I flat out just don't even want in my inventory, period, because I can't even stand to look at them. Like the soccer stadium, that one was, yeah, I'm out on that. Nothing wrong with soccer, just the design of that particular base skin, in my opinion, was just not good, like literally whatsoever. It's crazy how many buffs the skin sets start to add. Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. If you start building up those skin set buffs, man, you can do some damage. I don't think I have that many. Let's look. I don't need an assist. So obviously don't have any of this one, but I mean shit, that would HP 4%, damage 4%. That tank, gosh dang. I mean, it gives some kick-ass firepower buffs. I mean, so for that reason alone, it's cool. But I don't know if you guys have seen that thing rolling around on the field, but that thing looks stupid as shit, in my opinion. Like, can't hardly see. It looks unproportionate to all of the other units on the field. Which obviously it's going to be designed differently, but I don't know. It looks like just a rolling thumb. I don't know. It looks stupid. I can't wrap my head around it. For small spenders, the gold coins are basically impossible to get. Would be nice to at least earn some. Yeah, that's true. I mean, unless you just get insanely lucky, it's, yeah, pretty impossible to get any. So, didn't get any of those. Got that thing, but not the razzle dazzle. I got the Tank and helicopter firepower 2%. I got everything but that. Tank and HP helicopter day. Nah. I probably ought to. If I was paying attention, I probably should have pushed for that a little bit more. I bought a couple $100 worth of packs, and yeah. Brilliance 2%. Man, I got to start being more diligent with this. This is a pretty damn cool skin. Artillery firepower 2%. Tank and HP firepower 2%. Yeah, man, these skin sets are definitely they're like kind of the way to go. I think I have 28 skin sets. Do you really? Damn. 28? Yeah, for sure. It shows you a condensed down version. I'm just looking at what I haven't, what I've actually missed item wise. See, like that's an example. Like the Caged Dream, it was okay. I didn't really care for it. I didn't like hate it, but I just got really lucky with it and got it on cheap hack. But like this, for example, right? Like this is part. Like I remember this specific showroom event. Like this is an example of part of the reason I don't push on some of these showroom events, because I already had a gold super heavy skin, and I mean that looks, I don't know, kind of looks to me. I don't want a super heavy with a damn heart on it. To me, that's not very like historically accurate, and I guess I should probably put that like mental barrier aside because the buffs are worth it. But you know, what are you gonna do? I need to buy these with the gold coins to get that damage resist. That would be worth it. I remember that. I think it was $1,000. You had to spend $1,000 total dollars in the game to get that gold skin set. That Golden Coliseum, I love that base skin too. That one's really cool. See, I've got the Golden Conqueror one, which offers the same buffs. You know, I need to keep stacking up those. You know, the fact that you can buy those, the base skins now are... that's really helpful because you can literally go buy some of these skin sets for sure. Like, you know, you can't go back and get this one again, right? Like, this was for the first anniversary. I doubt they'll ever bring that back out again, and they shouldn't. But, yeah. I need a, that's what I'm going to start doing. I got to start really going after those showroom events, even if I don't like the shit, so I can get all these. Got all that one. Got all that one. Thanksgiving, HP, fighter plane, firepower. Dang, somebody's going ham on some bunkers for me. Is that guy still going? He's been going for a while. Yeah, he sure is, isn't he? 1 minute ago. Love that. I'll take all those bunkers. I try to buy all the small items and frames in showroom. You won't get all the buffs, but it definitely helps. Yeah, absolutely. Can't get them all, but you can get a lot of them. Yeah, I've got, let's see how many coins I'm sitting on right now. 36. I've got the Raw's Wrath. I got that one. So now that I got that, I'll buy that. Let's see what that'll get me to on the old helicopter. Oof, 98. 198. Let's see, did I get all of the wrenches from... Yes, I did. Okay, good. See, like... What I really need is a damn Last Stand. I had one triggered earlier, and I like realized it, but it didn't really hit me, and we were in the middle of fighting, and I don't know. I just didn't buy it, and I got distracted. I need another one to pop so I can snag it and restock a little bit. How do you get to VIP 20? By buying packs or investing gold, or you get the VIP. You get a little VIP. I don't even know what you'd call them. Books, I guess. That's not the right thing to call them, but that you can contribute to your VIP. Yeah, your stop's at 15 because you haven't completed 15 yet. Once you get to 15, then it opens up 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. And then once you complete 20, it opens up to 25. So it goes all the way up to 25. They're kind of hidden VIP levels, though. No money killing bases now. Copy that. Where is that big old base? I just hit 9 million on VIP 19. What am I? 9.66. Shit, being an AVE, man, the way, 20 takes forever, bro. I feel like I hit 19 5 years ago. It's been forever, but man, being in 30, shoot, you should hit VIP 20 pretty quick. The amount y'all are spending. What y'all spend buff right now? What level are you guys? Probably 40 at this rate, right? I mean, I'm just guessing. I think to completely max out to 100% complete VIP, that's like to fully max out the progress of VIP level 25. I think it's, now don't quote me on this. I should know this, but I don't off the top of my head. I think it's 65 or 68 million, something like that. Y'all level 41? Damn. We are level 18. I'm almost at VIP 22. Take a long time. Tafola. You'll be so, Tafola. Facts are facts, and the fact is you're just a beast. Wow, it really is about getting top tier parts. I hear you typing. Are you giving up the information I gave you? Yeah, I'm going to be real honest with you, man. My hands haven't touched the keyboard not one time since you've told me that. I mean, to be perfectly honest with you, I'm not sure that that's really kind of vital information. Your spin buff is what it is, and there's nothing we can do to change that. I think at this point, the best thing we could probably do is try to get as many buffs other ways as we can to kind of mitigate that 15% deficit. Because it makes a difference, man. It makes a difference. You basically already knew anyway. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it wouldn't taken but a couple of minutes to ask to find out what it was. But yeah, I mean, either way, I mean, you guys are monsters, so I'm not sure. The 15% buff helps for sure, but that 15% buff is not not the only thing that makes you guys that dominant. You guys are just a good team, to be honest. Oh yeah, no, I figured it was just a joke, brother, for sure. I'm kind of zoned out. I was hoping when whoever said that they were getting ready to attack bases, I thought we were going to get a party started over here, but looks like it's more field fighting than anything. What parts you got, Deathwish? On which unit? I don't know why he's so strong. Yeah, he is. Strongest base in Warpath. Your main units. My MBT actually had way better. I don't know about way better, but definitely had better parts in my heli. But I've got a couple gold plus plus. Well, I guess 4 if you count the maintenance supplies, and I got to get a freaking engine. Gold plus plus engine somehow, some way. On my artillery, on my artillery, I got a couple gold plus. This is my crown jewel, man. This is just a couple of points off a truly perfect build for a gold plus plus part. Man, this is fantastic. My ATG, all gold plus parts. Same thing here, all gold plus. Super heavy, 1 gold plus, 2 gold plus plus. And then on my one Air Force unit that I actually operate, I've got 3 camp specific gold plus plus parts. And then a couple of gold plus supply parts there. Yeah, so the firepower piece for the heli, man, this was another one I got really lucky on the build for. I mean, it was really damn close to being a truly perfect gold plus plus build too. So that was incredibly helpful. This was too. Hell, this is 1680. That was even better than this one. This one was really close. Imagine how cool that would have been if it was a camp specific part, you know? But what do you do? And I don't have it anymore. Once upon a time, I did have a Liberty Bomber. And I have some pretty kick-ass parts for that, too. I think I got, let's see. This is for, oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, see, that's my main battle tank. I've got a Liberty Fighter part there. Liberty Fighter Gold Plus Plus engine. Liberty Bomber Gold Plus Plus engine too. So I've got some good Liberty parts. I've had really good luck with Liberty parts, thankfully. I wasn't trying to say too much, but I wouldn't lie. Oh, no, I didn't take it as you were lying, man. I mean, shit, Warpath is quite literally sometimes a second by second thing, right? Like, something could be going on 1 second, and then something causes it to change. So, no, I didn't take it as you were lying at all, man. I appreciate you letting me know that there was some action going on over here. My German heli has 19.7 mil firepower with non-camp gun, so I'm excited to see what I can get when I finally get the right part. Yeah, absolutely. Helicopter has 4 slots for firepower. The Howie maintenance parts were rough for me. Yeah, I've got just straight gold plus for these parts right here. Is that what you're talking about? I'm assuming when you say maintenance parts. I haven't got a single damn gold plus one of these. Not even like a blueprint or nothing. See? It's frustrating. I feel like they changed the drop rate of gold plus blueprints. Like, it's always been obviously pretty hard to get them. Like, once upon a time, like, I felt like I would pull one, you know, maybe once a month, maybe once every couple of months. And man, it feels like it's 6 months between gold plus parts at best, or gold plus blueprints at best, and then half the time when you get them, not even for units that you use. Can you check out that High 86 account? Is it I'm not sure. Probably 832. I don't know if that's buffed or unbuffed though. Let's see what that account is. 800 and it's just 17, 788 unbuffed. Huh. Yeah, they got some pretty solid accounts here. Oh, it's Dragger. That name gets me every time. Oh man, that's funny. What is the max VIP level? 25. 25 is currently the max, as high as you can go in the game. But I mean, you've got a flat span to get there. Yeah, I usually just get gold plus for shit I'm not even. Oh yeah, absolutely, same. Big facts. Like, well, let's look. So I've got a gold plus here, which this is okay. I just don't. I mean, I can obviously use it on other units. It's just not going to be camp specific Same deal here. What is this for? This is for the Martyrs Heavy Tank, which I'm probably never going to build. This is for the Vanguard Bomber, which I'm probably never going to build. That is just quite literally throwing reserves into a pit of fire. A Martyrs Heavy engine, a Liberty Bomber engine, which is great. The thing is I have 2 of these, but I've already built another one, so I've got 2 that I don't need. Well, I don't need any of them currently because I don't have a Liberty Bomber. Eventually, I'd like to have a Liberty Bomber, but fact remains I'm probably only ever going to operate one of them, and I've got 3 of these. This is an interesting one. So I've got a Gold Plus Plus Liberty medium tank, but I've already got 3 other, well, 2 now, but I had 3 at one point. True Gold Plus Plus Liberty guns too. So I've gotten like a ton of those. What is this? A Gold Plus Plus Vanguard Heavy Tank. Maybe I use that one day in infantry. It'd be cool, but I don't use infantry. So there's that. Got to only pull 10 at a time. Feel like the odds. You know, I've seen people talk about that, you know, so I've done that, interestingly enough. It's been a while, but once upon a time I saved up 100, I believe it was 120-ish blueprints, and I pulled them all at one time. And out of that 120 or so blueprints that I opened up, I had 6 true Gold Plus Plus blueprints come of that. But then I did it again, okay? And when I did it again, I only had 100. So I went from like 120 something to 100, which is still a pretty significant amount. And when I opened the 100 at a time, I literally didn't get a single Gold Plus Plus out of all 100. And then I've also done that same thing. I've seen people say pull 10 at a time. Some say pull 12. Anytime I've done that, I've never gotten a Gold Plus Plus part, ever. They should add Gold Plus 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 and Gold Plus 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 and increase the chances of Gold Plus Plus. That way whales have something new and other peeps can remember what it's like to have Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not about that. It's already plenty hard enough trying to keep up with these whales. I don't need to personally see a whale that has a Gold 15 plus part that just shithouses everything. I just got an ATG Gold Plus Plus part, but I'm not using the. But I'm not AT. Man, I would trade you for that in a heartbeat. What do you use? I'll see if we can cut a deal. Warpath needs a trading shop for that's interesting. It's actually a really interesting suggestion. I've thought about that same thing before. I think it'd be cool because like if you had like an alliance member say, or really anybody, I guess, but even if you wanted to kind of restrict it to just your alliance members or something, look north. Okay. Oh, there's the big man himself. There's the man, the myth, and the legend himself. It would appear. Well, hold on. It appeared 21 is bulldozing 14, maybe? Oh, it would appear no money is bulldozing. That guy is so strong. It's unreal. It's unreal how strong that man is. Yeah, I think that'd be cool though if you could trade parts with like a teammate or whatever. Hey, like, hey man, you need a Liberty Gold Plus Plus engine? Yep, I got 5 of them. You got a Liberty Heli engine for me? Yup. Stray swap. Is Felon worth to play? Yeah, man, I think so. Felon's good. Felon's real good, man. What's my research like? So my research is it's okay depending on how you look at it. Part of me is glad I did what I did. Part of me is not glad I did what I did. So I went all in right away. And I did I've got maxed advanced combat plane tech, maxed advanced combat artillery tech, and I am working on closing out max advanced combat tank tech. But I've not done a single modern war tech, which I do intend on starting after I'm able to wrap up tank tech, but I'm kind of split on what to do after the tank tech is done. I've got some options, got some things to consider, but I don't know. I'm playing a little bit more of if I'm being honest, I'm playing a little bit more of the build wealth over time approach. I'm doing air quotes right now, but, I see a lot of people, this is a personal opinion here, but I see a lot of people doing the get rich quick kind of scheme, if you will. Again, air quotes here, but as soon as a tech tree comes out, everybody's chasing the next best thing and leaving so many holes in their development, so to speak, and I don't know. I just don't want to make that same mistake. Interesting way of doing things, for sure. It's cost me a little bit, I won't lie. So here's the thing. Here's how I look at it, right? Is I take a look at what everybody else is doing, and then I go do something different, right? Because if I do what everybody else is doing, then I'm no different than anybody else, and I don't have anything that can set me apart from everybody else. I'm not a huge spender. I spend a little bit, but in the grand scheme of things, I'm not a big spender at all. I'm a very average player in terms of overall strength. So I've got to find a way to gain an edge over the enemy. And so I see what everybody else is doing and investing, and then I go do something else to try to get an edge. And so that's what I thought planes were. And in a lot of ways it has been, but in a lot of ways it's not worked out as effectively. Air Force is extremely important, but it just hasn't worked out as effectively as I would have liked it to. Because even though I do have maxed advanced combat plane tech, and I do have the really good parts, et cetera, I still really have no chance against these massive spenders that have 3 fully juiced up 9.2 fighters, right? So then it's like, well, now I'm suffering on the ground a little bit because I went all in on my air, and that's so expensive and takes so long. It's like, I don't know, guys. Gap in tech is already a lot. They don't need any more advantages. You're talking about the gold plus. Yeah, Spellin is worth play. Yeah, absolutely. Spellin is fantastic. Was 24 and HBR able to gain some momentum on AV? Yeah, we were, man. We started out really slow yesterday. Pretty disappointed with how we started out, to be honest with you. I think we all were, but no, we did good today, man. We got built out. We were able to connect with HBR, and we pretty much had complete control for the better part of the afternoon in regards to how we performed against AVE. But, once the time zones shifted and they became active again, they pretty well started putting it back on us. So it's just kind of a trading blows thing right now. So we'll see how it goes over the next few days. It's not I don't know how sustainable it is going back and forth like that, but both teams are doing, or all 3 teams are doing great. So it's been a lot of fun. But yeah, we did have some big momentum gains today. So super glad to see that. What officer can go as felon? I was thinking Golden Eagle dude is well, if you're looking for something to pair with felon and for survivability, like tanking or stuff like that, or just straight open field fighting, if you're looking for something that's going to help you survive longer, Thorn Countess is your move. Thorn Countess as the lead officer, felon as the secondary is really good. Oh, there's my man JP. What's he at these days? 477? I don't know if that's true power, but I went all in on Tanks Max Advanced halfway through Modern and did a little arty, and the rest have none. When you say did a little arty, do you mean did a little Advanced Combat arty, or you maxed Advanced Combat arty and did a little Modern War arty? That's why I'm going to a lower league this round. Need a break from trying to keep up, at least until helicopters are balanced. Man, it's that helicopter balance, that's interesting. I mean, you can see right here with 21 how many light tanks there are. People are trying. Helicopters did reign supreme for quite a while, but I think people are definitely starting to try to counterbalance helicopters, and the light tanks are certainly doing it. So I think the next thing that might start to regain some popularity, quote unquote, is going to be the main battle tank, right? Because the lights counter the helis, the main battle tanks counter the lights. There's a shitload of lights coming back into play, so the logical thing is to go with an MBT. But I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm not. Only time will tell. I will say this, for whatever it's worth, I called, and I've got some people that can absolutely vouch for this. I called a damn year ago that the ATGs were going to be effective in the field, and I literally got laughed at by some people. They were like, no. Yes. So if you want my opinion on what is going to be the next quote unquote, I don't know if I would call it a meta, but if you want what I believe is going to be the next kind of dominant unit for a while, then you might want to take a look at the MBT. But again, that's just speculation. I could be entirely wrong. My man, Creepy Joe. Love me some Creepy Joe. The player, Creepy Joe, by the way. Just to clarify. Well, I think we've been live for about 2 hours, guys. It's a little after midnight. It's 12:15 for me, so I'm probably going to call it a night. Good hanging out. I'm going to go try to get some kills. Have a good one. Yeah, man, absolutely. It was good to talk to you, man. You're welcome anytime. Would love to have you back. Enjoyed our conversations tonight. So appreciate you coming to hang out and supporting the channel, supporting the stream. It's very much appreciated. But yeah, man, for the rest of you guys, I am going to I think I'm gonna close it down and head to bed. I need to do a little recovery so I can get up in the morning, stream again for you guys, and catch up on some sleep and get locked back in. So again, appreciate you guys as always, and we will catch you guys first thing in the morning.